Yeah.
Did you see it? Catch half an episode?
I caught half an episode.
Okay.
I got introduced to...
You saw Chloe Bailey getting clapped, but you...
Just a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
You should have opened with that. I would have stopped rescuing the president's daughter for that.
Stop by the door. Whoa.
I mean, that's what she did.
Let's start off with a shout out to
very true.
Batman. What up, goddamn Batman? Thank you for the 4 months. Yeah, too much purple. All this purple sexiness over here, baby. Got that lavender. It accentuates my thickness. I don't know what to say.
You can tell you're out of practice a little bit.
Yeah, I'm tired. Man, I've been in this. In this gym. Been eating healthy.
Are we on that?
Yeah, we are.
Oh shit,
dude! It's so weird that like once upon a time Friday was like, all right, the weekend started, and now it's like, let me catch my breath.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'll go out tomorrow. I'm not.
Saturday's the day that I look forward to.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Friday's a scam. You work on Friday.
Half the day. It's a half
like the
day.
day's already fucked.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're already tired.
You got to wake up early to
out,
work, and then you get off, and it's like, I'm supposed to be happy about that shit.
What up?
Happy? Give me the whole day off. Oh.
No, yeah, get real close. Get real sensual.
There are places that do half-day Fridays, though.
That should be every place.
Well,
but it still doesn't matter because, again, I'm waking up early.
I feel like if you have...
but you can nap, right? Like you take your half day, you clock out, you sleep.
That's not fun.
There's a good chance that if I take a half day and nap, I'm not getting up.
Yeah.
That's the time that I wake up at 8, and it's like, man, Elijah wanted me there at 8:30. All right, back it is.
I'm that way too. You treasure every moment.
See, y'all gotta have, like, I have control over my schedule. So, but like limited, you know. So that's why it seems like I'm just so stacked Monday through Thursday. Because by the time I get to Friday, my schedule gotta look like he starts his day at 10 or 11. I'm up, but like start my day at 10 or 11, close out my last meeting by 2.
Yeah.
Anything past 2, you're not gonna get my best me. And that's just how it is. But most of my the sacrifice for that is like 7:30 meetings on Mondays.
Yeah. And when you're not doing that, you're in the Virgin Islands.
I was about to say, like, the difference is like when you say you got to control your schedule, I'm like, yeah, if we worked for your company, we'd probably work for you.
Yeah.
You'd be
delegating shit to JJ.
You know, it's crazy.
You can contact TJ on the yacht.
You know what's crazy?
He's in the compound.
Yeah. Oh,
shut up.
Going to the compound?
No. I'm not going
I'll be away from my computer, but I'll have my cell phone if needed.
No, you know what's crazy? Like, I realized how much like responsibility I have in my job. Like, it finally clicked with me today when they like were giving me something that I have to do for Monday. I was like, oh, this is critical. If I fuck this up, I fuck my job up. And I was like, it was very interesting because it hadn't hit me yet, and I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. And it's like, oh wait, that's a lot of responsibility. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting a little nervous. But I've been here before. It's just it's interesting.
Not your first rodeo.
Not my first rodeo, but it's still a shock to the system how much they were like, "Just trust me.
You got this."
They were like.
Well, I feel like you've been the only person that's spoken Japanese in your company before and thus had to close those major multi-million-dollar deals.
See what's crazy is I'm not at this one. There's a Japanese branch.
That's a Tuesday for TJ.
They would not send the black person to close the Japanese deal.
It wouldn't be the wisest choice.
Nah, baby, I go in there and confuse them. I speak your language. Just leave them. They're like, y'all aren't ready for this. And so since they're so frazzled, they just signed the deal out of fright.
Yeah. Shake your hand and have a confused plane ride home.
Like, did we just sign this man?
Well, first you got to take him out drinking.
And every TV show has told you that, and sushi.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that until today. Korea consumes the most liquor in the world.
Soju is a good drink.
Soju is also the least liquor in the world. Though.
Yeah,
it's like 25%.
It's not liquor, that's beer.
They're accomplishing that feat on easy mode. Let's be real here.
That's shame.
Hey man, fuck y'all. Like soju be good.
Soju
It's
is really
good.
good.
But I mean, they're comparing shot for shot, right? So they're saying, per capita, the Koreans drink like 12 shots a day.
They drink 4 bottles or 3 or 4 bottles in a week.
Right.
So what?
Of soju, but like I can't do that with whiskey.
I was about to say.
I'll be dead.
Yeah.
Maybe we, as a society, we just have to move towards soju, which I'm okay with, because soju is often served. Like, look, so I was at a K barbecue spot yesterday because it's not terrible for you.
Depends on what you get, but yeah.
Like I had a lot of chicken. That's
It's all protein.
all protein, baby. And basically it was my only meal of the day. But I was like, man, every time I'm here, it's always a party. They just want to karaoke, want to get me drunk and feed me food. And I think all cultures need to be like that. But I'm not allowed to praise Korean people anymore on this show because
backfires.
Yeah, last time black people thought I hated them, so I can't do that anymore. Yeah.
Dude, I actually am just a glass passenger for that whole thing because
what were you during all that?
I don't do the black slants unless I'm called upon.
You did your first one.
Yeah.
The last time. You did great, by the way.
We said, he's from Morocco!
Yeah.
We should probably, at some point, we'll once we do more crossovers, because we save those, they're special.
You do.
We'll do a Mexican versus black sports episode.
I thought if you would have stopped at sports, I would have said Marvel Arts.
Y'all have baseball. We have football. Hockey's ground zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one goes there.
But as a baseline, no, there's black hockey players now, and they're really
I saw
good.
that. It's weird. I hadn't seen that since Mighty Ducks 2.
But just as a taste of that episode, nothing infuriated my dad more than Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, everyone hated Floyd Mayweather.
I mean, I know a lot of black people that are like, well, yeah, like he makes Mexicans angry. He's my boy. Zoop, zoop.
Well, wasn't his dad also known for beating Mexican fighters?
Yep.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Not our fault.
Yeah, I would have been okay with him getting beat.
I mean,
He annoyed us too at times.
Well, it's not fair. Like Julio Cesar Chavez's son sucked. Like
they really tried to pump him up too.
I think Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. broke the Mexican defeated streak for Rob Mayweather or whatever his dad's name
Really?
is. Yeah.
Oh damn.
So it could have been, like Drago versus Creed. Like,
Yeah. Oh, that would have been real.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did not win a lot.
No.
I remember when he first.
Unfortunately, he had the curse of Rocky's actual son.
Literally. Oh wow, those are really those two things do match up. Oh, that's
Perfect
crazy.
alignment.
Art imitating life.
So how's everyone's day going today before we hop into the show? Don't worry, y'all.
Happy Good Friday.
Happy Good Friday.
Is that today?
Yeah.
I don't get off for Easter. I was like,
Dude, I didn't know it was a federal holiday, and I didn't get it off. I was like, what the fuck? This is the first time.
I asked for it off, and I'm pissed. Like, damn, I should just not.
I'm saving my time off for when Elijah comes in 2 weeks.
Well,
he comes in 2 weeks?
Nate,
Did he tell
shit.
anyone besides you?
He's been telling me. He's been like, I want to go to a gun range. I want to do.
Damn, I gotta find a reason to leave town again.
Why is he choosing now to want to do
It's a
all
bachelor
Southern
party.
things?
It's a bachelor party.
He's getting married?
No. One of his friends is getting married, and he's like,
Yeah, he did
So
tell us
is he gonna
about
extend
that.
his trip a little bit?
No, he's here for 2
Thursday,
days and
right?
out
he's here for
again.
3 days.
Oh,
3 days.
that's
But no, 4 days technically. He lands on Thursday.
Oh, shit.
Friday, I'm taking off, and I'm gonna hang out with him all day.
it's like a month for him.
When do his bachelor friends come in?
Thursday.
So he's getting a
I'm
head
showing them
start.
away around.
Oh, so you're
You're gonna show up.
You're
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Give
I'm
me a call.
Sacagawea them. I mean, it's 21st, I believe.
21st. Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm gonna find a reason to leave town.
You know what's funny? I told
cannot-
Sam. Sam's already gone that weekend.
Really?
Like
He's going
he
to
takes
New
off
Orleans.
that same day.
Oh,
He is literally taking off the day that Elijah gets here.
I've not been okay, Elijah. Look, I've not been in town anytime you come into town. Not like there's only because Tommy. It's very simple. There is a black quota in Austin.
I was about to say it can only be 3 of us in a room at a time.
and I'm like, guys,
It's like reverse magnets.
I can't be.
just get pushed out.
Yeah.
Straight out the window.
Just even while I'm on the show, it's like, so welcome to the.
Oh, I got a real obscure reference for you. You remember that movie, The Forgotten?
Damn.
With Julianne Moore, where like when people got like sucked up by the alien, they literally was like, "Hey, listen," and then they just fly up into the fucking air. That's what would happen.
That's how it feels like. It's just like
Too many black people.
I was thinking Galaxy Quest. Like that's what TJ sees. Like,
not again. Yeah, literally, if it was me this time, I'd be like, why me? Get Corey or something. Get one of the other ones.
One of the other.
Martin's actually been leaving a lot. Corey's gone too. He's been gone. He's gone this week and gone the weekend before. Was in New York.
Of course.
Is he avoiding Elijah too?
I'm telling you, it's
He loves Elijah.
the black quota. It is the hidden black quota.
Yeah.
I think he loves Elijah.
Doesn't seem like it.
I mean, Elijah Julian.
It's too many. He's right. It's too many.
No, so Elijah did a double tap, and it might make him feel like I don't. I like you, Elijah. I want to hang out with you, but he not has been here when I'm here, and then B texted me, and that's just a fail thing to try and do because you gotta call me. Call me. I'll have a great conversation with you. I'll hit you up anytime. Texting is like a black void.
Yeah, he might answer. He might not.
Oh man, he had a laundry list of Austin podcasters he wanted to meet, and then like TJ is just there as the golden goose.
I'm like the snitch, baby. I just see him like, gotta catch me. So we'll kick off today's show in a bit, but so a lot of trailers that dropped. So we're gonna be talking through trailers, and there's a couple of movies that we got to watch, or a movie we got to watch, and a TV show we're gonna cover. So give us 2 seconds. Let's make sure we have all of the beverages. Tommy has his water all in order, and then we will be live.
Welcome, everybody.
Satan? Satan, are you here?
What's going on?
Pulled up the wrong thing.
his ghost lingers.
We hear him in our thoughts.
No, that was perfect. I don't know.
Don't scare us like that.
Shit had me out here worried. I'm like, damn it, what do we do? What do we fuck up?
He pull a Luke Skywalker and force ghost himself here from California. And now he disappeared. Just a pile of like a t-shirt, some jeans, and a hat.
We said Sandy 3 times before the show. Yeah. That's how he appeared. Be gone!
Out, Satan, out!
Dude, my stomach literally hurts from laughing at it. You know, he has
like, what
4
the
files
fuck is
labeled
that?
McGrew's Reviews MP4. I don't know which one's right, but I do think that Key's chats are hilarious. Oh God, he's here! Madman hacked the show. He is risen. Oh, it's Easter.
Yeah, you're right.
Viernes Santo.
We already have Jesus here, but
This is true.
But what's up, y'all? Welcome to McGrew's Reviews, the show that Tommy, technically you should be driving. I
ain't driving shit. I'm a passenger.
But technically it's Tommy's show, aka we can't do McGrew's Reviews without him. So to start off with our introductions, we actually gonna start off with the other black man. Hi, it's TJ. What's up, y'all? Here today to do a couple movies and a couple trailers. A lot of shit's been dropping out of nowhere.
It's a lot of trailers.
But right next to me in his sexy schmexy plumbing hat is
It's a me, JJ.
Damn,
Better than Chris Pratt.
You stop it. Wait till the review.
Okay.
On the opposite end, we have that peanut butter chocolate swirl. Who wants to start?
I guess peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter
first.
can go.
My name's
Jeff.
Marco. I've not been in this seat in a while. It's probably since the
Really?
Sing Countdown.
Okay. Oh yeah, you usually on that side. Oh, I'm Tommy. How are you?
And first of all, got to give a shout out. Hey, Deep Fang or D3 Fang. Hey, come 4th time watching live. Thanks for coming through.
Like that.
You came to a good one. I think movie reviews are usually fun.
Yeah, we keep them pretty.
Now,
fun.
the general rule.
I brought props.
He brought props.
You did.
Now, JJ, someone asked, what beer are you drinking?
Let me pull up my.
He's drinking
official-
Bud Light.
It's a barrel of bananas. It's Sweet Baby Banana, a chocolate peanut butter banana porter.
Props on the props.
Right?
Thank you.
In honor of Donkey Kong. There you go.
No,
Super Mario movie.
it's a real good one. But so
For JJ's hat, DJ Lemon always.
no, stop trying to get our articles
Everything
of
is
clothing.
for sale. He's right.
We do have numbers that will happen.
This hat is on sale in GameStop in particular. That's where I
JJ, you
got
could have had a grip right now. It's a live auction. You
DJ Lemon for $5 right now. I'll give you Sam's slides over there that he left.
Now we want them fresh Vans when he gets
Yeah, what
back.
else
Don't
we
worry.
got?
it. Sam's Brita picture.
He has a PS5.
His goblet thing, his chalice, he seems to like that.
Yeah.
You can have it.
putting himself on a pedestal.
Yeah.
We got to get rid of it.
Yeah, we got to bring him down a notch.
But no, so first and
Cash
foremost, Deep Fang, we have one of the best community chats in the world. Say what's up, chat. Love to see y'all all there. And anybody who's new, feel free. Sometimes we have some lurkers, some people who don't like to talk too much. Make sure you guys drop some comments.
Yeah,
Everyone
please
there is
lurk.
friendly.
It's fun.
They don't bite. You might get a gifted sub if you're real nice.
It's true.
I mean,
it happens.
Shoot, our community is super generous, so we really appreciate it. We really appreciate y'all. And if y'all, and I want to encourage, if you're one of the people who are lurking in the chat, or maybe or watching this post, come through a live show. We want to hear you. We're super interactive. We like to pay attention. We actually, funnily enough, I don't think y'all see it sometimes, but they have a screen on their end as well that we get to review, and we literally look at all the comments live.
Yeah, that's when I'm doing one of these. I'm looking at what you're saying.
Let's give some behind the scenes stuff. Number one, eye placement, right? If you see me doing this, I'm looking at the stream, right? I'm looking at the chat too. If you see me doing this, we have this is our screen where we get to see what's on the computer. So if we're playing a trailer or something,
Right.
Like, and then if you see me doing this, looking at y'all, well, that means
They
talking.
fucked up.
Yeah, y'all fucked up. This is naughty look, but not the naughty in the bedroom look, like the naughty like you did something wrong look. So
I tend to get a lot of those.
In the bedroom.
Shh, JJ, you're not supposed to say that. No, I'm kidding. Just because sometimes I think we're like, oh, y'all looking out. I'm like, yeah, no, we looking towards screens.
You're
It's
the
like
first person to acknowledge that in like 3-4 years of
Yeah, it's true.
podcasting here.
Yeah, it's like, there's some secrets behind here. There's a bunch of screens in here if you really
Yeah,
think
it's a
about
lot
it.
of shit,
It's
man.
kind of a lot. Technically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6.
So we'll start the bid now. This microphone.
Hang on a second. The 2 of those screens are important.
Yeah, two of them we need.
Oh, God.
Technically, this is a luxury, but it's kind of necessary for
I
like y'all.
don't need it.
Dude, the one time I couldn't turn off the TV, it really fucks with you to not have that TV.
Really?
on.
Because sometimes
Yeah.
because we actually see ourselves on the TV as well. So sometimes we can correct ourselves. I can see that my shirt's wrinkly. Suck it up. There's stuff that we like to see on there. But we're here today to give you a breakdown on how our movie reviews work. We're only going to be reviewing one movie, but we also have a TV show. We're going to be talking about Mario and Swarm.
Yeah.
Which at first I thought genuinely was a horror show about insects, and I don't have a lot of things that affect me in horror.
Insects. Get you?
So it's actually, body horror is one.
Yeah. Knew about that one.
Insects and body horror combined is my worst fear.
Really?
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Huh.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so we just talked on our video game podcast, Resident Evil 4. Everybody talks about every aspect of Resident Evil 4 to death. The thing that nobody told me about is like, oh yeah, there's this random cavern that you walk through where giant roaches approach you and vomit on you.
I forgot that was in there, to be
Yeah, I
honest.
forgot.
My child literally, you want to talk about like actual
Compartmentalization.
Yeah.
Say the word. Sometimes I'm not smart.
I remember them more in 5 for some reason. I remember
Either
the
way,
giant
fuck those
cockroaches.
roaches. No one told me about them, and it was the most terrifying part of that game to me.
All right, well, 2 things. Timeout. Number 1, shout out to Obama third nipple. Obama's third nipple. We got a first time chatter in
That's
there.
a great name.
And then
it
also
allow
big
him to
shout out
see
to
the
Rico Hero, the return, the hero of our chat. That man's gifting subs left and right all the time. I think he had a 5 drop for us. So
Yeah.
shout out to you, Rico Hero. Genuinely, come to our well, how do I put it? When we hit our 6 month or halfway through the year, don't worry, we got something coming to you
Yeah.
because you're always so generous. We'll take care of you.
Just for you.
Just
Any
for you.
of Sam's shirts.
And, yeah.
From his closet.
Yeah, our finest wares. Sammy shit.
We can start hyping it now. We have a Cinco de Mayo show that's in the works right now.
Oh, that's next month.
Yeah, that's why we should probably start hyping it now.
We have a single. Nick, you didn't tell me that.
I'm finding out about this
Yeah, I
right
said,
now.
well, okay. Well,
Well, I
Sam
guess
said-
it's still early.
Yeah, well, it's the Saturday of, I believe it's actually May 6th, not May Cinco de Mayo itself, because Fridays are for napping. But
Yeah, now. At this age, for sure.
yeah.
but no, but Swarm, we got Swarm, which will be interesting because I only got to see half an episode. I don't think JJ got to watch, or did you?
No, I didn't.
Cool. So y'all guys over there will be giving us a good little review and then a compelling reason to watch. All of us saw Mario. I mean, I'd assume so. Me and Tommy were in the same theater. I saw. He said, you know what? That was some kind of like. He said 520. Me and Tommy live on the same side of town. I'm like, there's only one fucking theater that's gonna do it at 520, and it's the Regal, whose sound still sucks. By the way,
terrible.
the sound is bad.
So bad. It's like one half doesn't work. One half of the theater just doesn't work.
I was sitting there. I was like, it's a me, nigga. Where?
It's a me, Mario.
Funny.
Like, what the fuck?
The Regal is where screeners go.
Yeah. They have a lot of screenings there, and it's just like, yeah, they don't give a flying fuck about their sound quality. And it's funny, I think like actual theaters just pop up out of nowhere. Because the one we went to, I was like, I don't remember a theater being here. I thought that's where the bathroom was.
You know, you're right.
Yeah, that shit came out of
Bro,
nowhere.
there's an AMC that's not far from my house, and I'm like, where the fuck is that? I was like,
Yeah.
just here. Well, one more shout out real
COVID
quick.
killed half
Hey,
of
Mocha
Robin.
Medics, I see you there. I know I don't usually see you on the chat. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Keep on chatting. Love y'all. Love all the support. And just a friendly reminder, because I forget about it too. If you have an Amazon Prime, you ain't got to spend a dime. Just throw that sub on us. You actually get a free one. But not only are we talking about the movie, the show, we're also going through some trailers. Yeah. There's a lot of trailers. We got Blue Beetle. We got Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
There was
I think it was a new Indiana Jones.
There's an MC. We didn't know.
He's still
Asuka
kicking.
Came out. Asuka. I don't.
Ahsoka?
Ahsoka. Yeah.
It did?
Yeah, it did. It dropped today.
Shit. All right. Then we got Ahsoka. We got
Barbie.
we got MCU shit.
What MC? Oh,
Secret
that's so forgettable. Yeah, we can talk about it.
We know. No, so okay.
Well, before we start, I just have one question because I was having this discussion on the way here. What are you not fatigued about right now? Because no one's hyped about Mando right now.
I haven't even started watching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, there was a time when everybody was watching every episode religiously and then talking about it the next. We were involved in that kind of chat. Now it's like I think me and Key are the only ones watching it.
Yeah, y'all are having conversations alone.
100%. People seem MCU'd out.
Time out. Actually, save that for when we get to trailers.
Okay.
Because look, you know I'm gonna have a Star Wars fucking spiel when we get to Star Wars because I had it earlier.
You did.
I was tweaking out.
You were really
tweaking the fuck out in that chat.
Yeah, I jumped in. I saw some trigger words, and I was like, "What's going on here?"
Man, Tennessee had me in a tizzy. I'm like, they don't want me in galaxies. They don't want me in our states.
You don't even live it to the city.
Well, fuck, they want me to be.
I think D-Fang is right. It's like people still love John Wick. That's about it.
So consistent, you know.
And then Key's like, damn, I missed The Last of Us already.
Yeah, no, after that went off the air, I haven't started watching. I started watching Beef, which is fucking excellent. Have you started it yet?
No, dude, you told me last night at midnight. So
yeah, it should be like 5 episodes.
That means you don't take his opinion to heart.
Yeah.
Damn, Tommy.
Thought we were friends.
But needless to say,
I don't deserve a show.
you don't deserve shit. So needless to say, since it's a Friday night, we're gonna do our best to make it through the reviews fairly succinctly, but we will be okay. So when it comes to trailers, there's a lot. So we're gonna try our best to like make comments and keep moving, just so we can make sure we capture everything for y'all. If there's any that the big ones we're gonna talk about a little bit, but I got like four things to say about Barbie.
Really?
4 things. There's nothing. I ain't got negative to say about it. No, that's fine.
All right.
But
No black Barbies.
It is.
There
There's
is.
several.
yeah, in the background.
Yeah. Issa Rae is one. She's just a side character, but she's there. I guess. I don't know. I have no urge to see this movie.
Side.
People are all really hyped about this movie, and I don't know. We'll get to it. That
Shoot the feet and shit. It's weird, man. But for Mario, we won't be spoiling at the start, but we will have a moment where we get to talk about.
I mean, is there really much?
There's not much,
Yeah.
but no. To be fair, so if you don't want to get spoiled on Mario, there'll be like maybe 15 minutes, 10 minutes that we'll be talking about the spoilers. Nothing too crazy. To be honest, look, they ain't shit. They're
really
gonna be surprised
spoiled,
by it. But we want to at least do our due diligence to make sure you have some space to have some space for actually, backing out for a little bit if you want to.
pause real quick because it's
Yeah.
really important. Goliath, don't worry about it. I hope you feel better. You are one of the best fans that we have, and focus on yourself. Whatever you got to do.
No,
Goliath
fuck
is
you.
family.
Come to these shows. No, I'm kidding. We love you. Shoot, Goliath.
We know, yeah.
we love him. Like Goliath, always come through anytime when you're feeling well. And if you just need a little bit of a virtual hug when you're feeling sick, always feel free to
We
step
got you.
in. And
Doors
just-
always open.
always
Yeah,
open.
Goliath.
Stay at home, sleep.
Yeah.
That's why we have it on demand. You can
We're all
listen to
about
us later.
taking care of yourself here, people. Definitely take care of yourself.
Oh, trust me, we tell it to each other all the time.
Yeah.
Some of us workaholics. But how about we start with, you know what? Let's get the big one out the way. Let's give the people what they want. Y'all want to start off with Mario? Let's kick it off with Mario.
That's good.
So let me go ahead and wait. Will we get clapped for showing trailers?
I don't normally show trailers.
Okay, well, we ain't gonna show trailers,
No
but
gameplay.
you know what? Right.
Just look up footage of someone playing Mario 64.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm gonna set the stage here. So, we all know what was going on with the Mario movie. Before the movie came out, there was quite a few buzz around the voice actors. Controversy, right? Video game movies have a bad rep. I think video game adaptations have definitely come with an improvement. I'm not in the camp where they're all just shitting out.
I mean, they just now started getting good after Sonic. Literally. They were terrible up until Sonic.
Sonic actually was the initiator.
Yeah.
I think so far the best video game adaptation.
Last of Us.
No.
Really?
No.
He's gonna go Arcane.
I still love Arcade.
Yeah, you are Arcane
I
guy.
still love Arcade.
For me, it's Castlevania.
Castlevania's awesome.
Castlevania.
But see, we actually have different ones we can pick from now.
Yeah.
Which is completely different than it used to
Yeah,
be.
back in the 2000s, it was Mortal Kombat 1. That's
No, we had two by the 2000s. We had Annihilation by the 2000s.
No, pause. Hey,
yeah, but which one's the good one?
yep.
I like Annihilation. I really do. No, I don't.
no, hold up.
I can't even lie.
Hold up,
It's
time out. I
terrible.
will blues Clues and whip some ass, Savage Manny. Don't you ever mention that Dragon Ball movie.
That's an anime though. But
The Double Dragon is
I will say-
excellent. The Double Dragon.
the best movie of the OOs comic wise, because I mean I would probably still stand Mortal Kombat, but it went under the radar and now it's just buried because it was the most mediocre, okay movie ever, and it was Pain.
Max Payne?
Yeah, with Mark
Starring
Wahlberg.
Marky Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, that movie's bad.
It is really bad.
It's really bad.
But compared to the other things that were coming out around that time,
Oh, that's early
we gave it.
2000s. Yeah, it's rough.
we
It's a
gave
rough
it a 5
period.
then.
Yeah, it's a rough period in film. The early 2000s. I Spy, starring Eddie Murphy and Owen Wilson. It was a bad time in movies.
Yeah, it was trash.
Fuck. Yeah, it was really, really bad.
So, needless to say, one of the worst video game adaptations of all time, which, to be honest, kind of a guilty pleasure of mine,
You've
Is the
rewatched it recently?
is the Mario movie.
Really? John Leguizamo said it's great.
Did he say it was great?
I don't think he did. I think
No.
he hates it too. But no one
The
can
only
like
thing that he
movie.
said, and I actually think he's too on his box, is like, oh, the new Mario movie has no Hispanics. I'm like, dude, half the people are mushrooms. Who cares?
Or Italian, right?
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
I know. I'm all for representation.
I was about to make a joke, but I'm gonna keep that one to myself.
Go for it, dude.
Because
Go for
he
it.
sounds like type of nigga who was like, "Damn, none of the Kongs were black." Woe is me.
Because I'm all for representation.
Someone thought that. Somebody thought
That
that.
someone was me, Tommy. I said, "How come none of these Kongs are black?" No, that was not me. That's what John Wick is almost sounds like.
Kong is Jewish.
Dude, you have like 3
And
human
that's good.
characters.
What do
Like
you mean? Oh, and
in the Mario movie, you have Peach and
Luigi,
and the Mario brother
yeah.
and Spike. Maybe that's it. Like,
yeah. Well, Spike's not really.
I mean, I'm just saying he's human at the end of
He
the
is,
day.
yeah. That's
So,
true.
like, I'm all for representation, but if a movie has 2 characters, like Over the Garden Wall has 2 kids,
Yeah.
oh man, one of them's not Hispanic, or shut up. Like really, like
A story involving 2 kids, not the BK Wiz kids or whatever.
Are there some dog? I'm sorry. There's some names in the chat. Human, the Black Human.
I love it.
That's a great name.
Names. Excellent names.
Why'd you subscribe when I'm talking about these Kongs being black?
that's a great point.
Yeah, he's right. But no, and don't get it twisted. So I was on the camp who was like, you know what? And actually, you know, someone made a good point. It wasn't. So I was on the camp where, you know, Chris Pratt, when he was chosen as Mario, I feel like most people were a little iffy on. I don't think it was necessarily just because he is, just because he was Chris Pratt. I think it's more so because Chris Pratt was in a lot of shit.
Too much shit.
Yeah.
Shit we could have done without.
Also, the voice clips that they used in the trailer didn't help.
No.
Did not do him justice.
He did better. Actually. Okay.
Save that. Save
All
that.
right.
Save that. Save that thought. No praises, no negatives just yet.
All right.
But we'll start off with we know each other. We'll start off with your opinion first.
Yeah.
But when we get there, but you know what? They I still have a whole thing where, hey, look, I get it. There's one character in particular who, yes, I co-signed that voice 130%. But a lot of the other times, I'm like, I do wish more voice actors got a chance to voice act in animated things, just because that's what they do.
Yeah.
But you know, I feel for the most part, going in, that was probably the primary controversy. But also, it's a Mario movie. There's a lot of weight to it. One of the biggest icons in the world. So, non-spoilers, going around the room. Marcos, what was your first impressions?
So it's kind of funny because this movie does tease you in a way where it's like, oh, you wanted this, and then it gives you like tastes of it right off the bat, and then it kind of takes it away in a sense that it's just like they show you the Italian voice, they show you stages and stuff being set up, and they're just kind of like they kind of pull back, and this whole movie is a zip line. It's a zip line through every Mario reference you can think of. Like there's not a lot of story to this at the end of the day. It's just zip line through references over and over. And it's pretty fun, but it is just a zip line.
Okay. Tommy, what about you?
See, the story thing, I told you, people, it's nothing to expect. It's a kid's movie, and I guess.
You know what the last kids movie I saw?
What?
Puss in Boots.
That's not a kid's movie.
That,
not a kid's
That's
movie.
different.
Are you saying it's not a kid's
It's
movie?
a family movie, and there's a difference.
That's true.
Like, this is a family movie. Puss in Boots is a family movie, but they're trying to achieve different things.
Yeah.
Mario has never had a story. You can't go with the expectation that it's going to have a story.
Oh, the synopsis is easy as shit. It's just
Listen, if you've seen the trailer, you know what the synopsis is.
There was kids in the movie theater when I was there, and they were bored.
we were having a great time.
Yeah, you know why? Because we get the references.
Yeah,
They're from Mario 64.
So that defeats your point that it's a kid's
nostalgic
movie. It's
as
not a
shit.
kid's movie. It's a family
Because who else
film.
knows about the raccoon suit? Like,
I don't even know if that's in the new video
that's
games.
Mario 3. It was on the cover.
It's in 3D land. It was on the 3DS.
Was it on the 3? Oh, okay. Fuck, I wanted that one. We could have kept that one.
That's still like teens now. But Tommy, go ahead. What's up?
Yeah, no, look, I've never seen a movie where the trailer was exactly what you got. Like the vibe, the energy, everything from that trailer was literally what you got. If that's what you expect, that's what you're gonna get. And I like that. I like the fact that it gave me exactly what I wanted and no more, no less. But it got me in, got me out. I thought the zipline reference, that's pretty spot on. Yeah, it's not much story, but it doesn't really need to be. I'm here for the colors, the nostalgia, and it gives me all that shit in droves, including with the soundtrack.
For sure.
Yeah.
And we'll dive into that a bit. Actually, we'll dive into that in a bit. JJ, what about you, man?
Now, I might be a little biased. Maybe. But I mostly agree with Tommy. I got everything that I wanted and expected out of this movie. Like, I wasn't going in expecting fucking, I don't know, Steel Magnolias.
Sure.
Like, Mario doesn't even talk in most of his games.
No.
This is more story than Mario. There's
Any
more
game.
emotion than Mario's ever
game
given
ever.
in his life.
Yeah.
Now,
To be honest.
Like, I don't know what you could do with this.
Yeah, like, motherfucker has never had an ounce of emotion.
No.
So,
He has more emotion here than I've ever seen him have.
Now, granted, you can go one of two ways with that because Castlevania also didn't have that much story going into
It's true.
it. But then they made it into 4 seasons of excellent television.
I feel like they had a lot more to work with.
They did.
Yeah.
Because you can pull from the Dracula lore and stuff.
Yeah.
And they also pulled from the PS2 games a lot. But, it tickled my nostalgia bone. The theater I went to also had kids, and they were all losing their shit. So I can see why they decided to go the zipline route.
Yeah.
In fact, my brother asked me if there was an after credits, and I told him I can't answer that question for you because I had to pee like a racehorse. So I just left. But
There's
told
two.
him, yeah, there are.
Yeah.
I found that out later. But I told him at the time. I told him I don't think there are because the whole movie's structured like a producer was. Ain't this shit for kids hopped up on sugar and rainbows? Nah, they're get them out.
Get them in,
quick.
get them out. Yeah.
The movie is incredibly short for a kids movie. Yeah,
is very short.
What is the runtime? 85 minutes?
133.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, I was close.
Very close.
With credits, it's the.
That's with credits and stingers. Yes.
yeah,
It is
dog, they raced it. Because normally you'd be sitting there for a minute before
Yeah.
you get to a stinger. They're like, boop, meow, boop.
They speed ran that shit.
Yeah.
And in their defense, you can beat the first Mario in 5 minutes. Less
So-
than 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
It took me. Granted, I was 4.
No,
Also-
it's glitch. It's glitching.
Yeah. Okay.
You're also, he's talking about now that we have YouTube. You were never going to do that for when all you had was Nintendo power.
Yeah, I was not. I was
do it
on
with
duck
world
hunt most of
skips.
the time.
The what?
You can do it with the warp pipes, like the established warp pipes.
Was that secret out when we were kids, though?
Did you know to walk over World 2 in the ceiling?
No.
The underground where you hit the bricks and
No,
then run over the
I'm
top?
legit saying, I was bad at Mario.
well.
I was a Sonic guy.
Well, I did, and I knew where the warp pipe. Well, that one specifically was. I don't know where the second one is.
I just want to pause this real quick because that is awesome as fuck.
Ramsey,
Mishima.
Oh my God, man, I'm tired. I really am.
You're like, usually I can speak French, but I'm really tired.
That's Japanese.
That's a Tekken reference.
It's Mishima, yeah.
Yeah, no, but no. What's up from France? Holla at us. Glad that you could make it to the show. But one of the so building off of you, JJ, because I think we have one sourpuss in a room of positivity. Because I liked it too. I liked it a lot more than I thought I was. I got everything I wanted. And I'd actually even say the characters that made me laugh the most were not part of the main cast.
No, not at all.
There was 2 in particular. I'll get into it in the spoilers. Man, there was one at the
Still,
start of
man.
that movie.
Yeah.
No, at the start of that movie, that was like, I'm here to fuck y'all up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite moment.
Yeah, like I was laughing my ass off because that motherfucker. I think that Illumination kind of gets a really shitty flack for the animation for some reason.
The animation's good.
Like, their animation has never
I
been
thought they
the
only
problem.
get shit because
The
they
Minions.
make the Minions, but I mean everything they make that's not the Minions, Charlie
quality.
Brown, Mr.
Yeah.
Peabody is actually pretty
Oh
solid.
no, that was Big Sky.
Oh, I can't tell
Yeah,
the difference.
yeah.
It's sorry, dude. I apologize. I retract my statement.
Illumination did do some good work outside of Minions, though.
Yeah, they've done Sing, Secret Life of
Oh,
Pets.
Sing, yeah, Sing was the one.
Secret Life of
that's-
Pets, though, is pretty.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, no. Secret Life of Pets is a good. Writing wise, is good. I think Sing, just technically,
looks good.
It looks
never
very
seen
good.
Sing.
Yeah, it's.
And
not
I'm
great.
like, you know,
Really good.
you're lucky.
and I get it, like, because you know me, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm not a Pixar dick writer. So for me, like, everyone has their animation styles. I think Illumination gets some shit for no reason. I still think DreamWorks has the
fucking
most
Minions.
experimental. They'll do whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I thought this one looked incredible. We were on a Regal screen and it looked good. I feel like on any other screen it would have looked better.
True.
Man, Regal has Pepsi and bad screens. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Are you ever going to Regal again?
Yeah, I mean, it's just
the
right there.
closest,
It's
most
just
convenient.
it's
yeah.
Alamo Village is right there.
that's no, you don't understand. It's like a
It doesn't have stadium seating.
It
Like,
doesn't.
it's the shittiest Alamo.
It's the worst
It is
Alamo.
the shittiest Alamo, for sure.
like
You might as well just go to the Regal.
What about the one that's in fucking the Domain? That one has love
iPick?
couches. Yeah, I pick.
I
I'm not
think's
paying
expensive
$35 to see Mario.
for me. I go to iPick. I'll be like, how much?
Yeah, I don't give a. You can
Is
keep
there
the
gold
blanket.
in these
Is it-
seats?
Yeah, you can keep the blanket. Is it cheaper? I don't need a blanket.
I don't want that cum soaked
Oh.
blanket.
No, to be
I
honest,
can't. Yeah, I don't like the.
to
It's
be
too
honest,
much.
the AMC on Tech Ridge is closest to my house, and it's really good. I could go to that. But I was on my way home from F45, and so I was like, cool, I'm gonna just go with Tommy to 520, and that's at Regal.
Yeah.
But no, I really had a good time with this movie. I genuinely think, like, I was telling Tommy after the movie, I was surprised because me and him were both laughing throughout the movie. Like, we were like, it was genuine, like, because I think it started as a couple of chuckles and it was like, oh, that's cute. And then I think once it gets to that one scene,
It's a running joke that hits for me every time they do it. And, and every time I was dying every time. Like, I laughed my ass
no,
off.
there's just this, out of nowhere, there's this one character that
Most morose character you will ever meet.
motherfuckers just like,
I'm surprised they put that in the movie, honestly.
motherfuckers like, just accept your fate.
Time is a construct.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah, that show was
It's
really
amazing.
funny. But no, I thought it was really colorful.
Just wanted this roller coaster to end.
And you know, I'm on team. I gotta apologize, Chris Pratt. I think you did a fine job. Were you amazing? Not
No, he
necessarily.
never is.
But you definitely like. I
Give
was.
him amazing in Guardians.
Nah, I wouldn't.
He emotes great in Guardians.
I thought Lego Movie is probably
It's
his best,
acceptable.
like his best, like kind of vocal work. But no, like genuinely, I was not taken away. I was not taken aback from the movie, from the accent or anything in regards to that. Like, I thought you did a great job
was fun.
through and through. But going into the characters, into the some of the voice acting, man, I mean, shit. I knew it was going to be the case, but Charlie Day and Jack Black definitely killed it in terms of their character. I mean, Jack Black, I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they just said, like, sometimes
Insert magic here.
Yeah, literally.
They
Because
didn't
it's
give him
like
a script.
not at all. It didn't seem like they did. It was just like, okay, we have this much time to fill, like you said.
Jack Black kills everything. I don't know
He
why he doesn't
does.
get more work. Like the fact that he made,
I feel like
He's
he does it out of choice.
I do
Like,
too.
I feel
Yeah,
like-
he has options now.
I don't know, man. Like you're probably right, but the fact that he made Jumanji 2, like he's the funniest part of Jumanji
Hell,
2
Goosebumps was excellent
because of him.
because
Yeah.
of him. Yeah,
No, I literally was like I was sitting there and I was like, man, they really just said Jack Black. No, they were like, all right, like because you could feel it a little bit. It's a slight criticism, but you could feel it. I feel like they kept everyone in very strict boundaries of where they could go, what they could vocalize. There's two characters that I think get a little bit more like of what they can do. One be. I actually don't think that's Charlie Day. Charlie Day just fits Luigi so well
Yeah, he does.
that
Yeah.
like he does the bubble so well. I feel like they just gave Jack Black a script and said, "Oh wait, not you. Like,
that wasn't meant for you.
these other plebs get this."
Yeah.
And I feel like just because of his voice, they just kind of were like Seth Rogen, do you? And you could, and like, there were some things that he got in the movie that I think wouldn't have been there because there's one big reference that you're waiting for, hoping for, and it does happen.
I mean, Sam tweeted out that it's like, oh, the monkeys are super Mexican, right? And I'm like, dude, I could not get over that grandpa being the most Jewish cartoon character that I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. It seems like, the Khan Kingdom represents Jewish people, which is excellent. It subverted my expectation. Definitely yours.
I was mad. But no, I think the
makes you technically correct.
I think the voice acting was really strong, but that's just my opinion. I think the one character so if I had to nitpick, I just don't think, and here's why I said I think they had a box. I don't think Keegan Key gets a lot to do.
Well, they tweak his voice, so it cut Toad.
Toad?
Yeah.
Toad did great.
He was fine.
No, he was fine, but but I think with his energy, his voice,
talent,
his talent,
he should have been one of those they let
loose off a little bit. Because I'm fine with you keeping like Peach to whatever, because there's only so much they're gonna let Peach do because she has to be strong and all that kind of stuff. Mario, it's Chris Pratt, like milk toast with a little cinnamon. Good.
Dude, he's
no
super,
cinnamon.
No, dude, he's super vanilla.
Yeah.
You could have read those lines with all the same amount of emotion. If you can say, "Hey, leave my brother alone," that's it.
No, I'm gonna give him more credit. He had a little bit of voice. He had a little bit
milk
of
toast with a little mayonnaise.
little man. Yeah, grilled cheese, not butter, man.
He's that one dude that put the mayonnaise in.
Oh, Will Levis. Oh, God.
That should be shot.
Oh, it's the worst thing in the world.
Oh, sweet.
No.
Leave it.
We saw it. Different show.
We don't have a show for that one.
Save my opinion. We do have a show for it. Blackcellence.
Oh, yeah, we do.
I can't talk about that yet. But yes, I saw. Happy about it.
Blackcellence Tuesday.
The special episode. Just have the Tennessee flag in the background.
Nashville. No,
Can you put a red X on a red flag? That'd be kind of hard.
Oh, sure.
But okay, y'all. Any call outs from the vocal work? Any standouts for y'all? Because I'm sorry. I think like genuinely out of the main characters when Jack Black was on screen, it was just funny.
Yeah.
Just funny.
Yeah. The one thing I do want to say that will kind of like not to bash Chris Pratt, but
Go ahead.
they could have just given it to Charles Martinet
Yeah.
because he's in the movie.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, he's the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's Mario's dad.
Oh, so he did both.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was doing really good.
Yeah. You could have just had him do that for Mario.
Yeah, it would have been real nice.
That is Tara Strong's like big argument where it's just like we carry these characters for years. They finally get a movie and it's like, nope, you're not getting this paycheck.
Get away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, time out. Tara Strong doesn't count because Tara Strong would probably get but Tara Strong's a different like tier.
She's never gotten a movie, probably besides the Teen Titans movie.
And that movie was hilarious.
Powerpuff Girls.
And that
They got a movie?
Yeah.
I didn't know
the
that.
original.
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah.
But no, first of all, if you haven't,
It was
this,
in the early
this is
2000s.
this is one of my stand moments. If you haven't seen Teen Titans, go to the movies. It's genuinely hilarious, really funny.
That's really funny.
They're just
and
dicks.
surprisingly dark.
Oh, dude, they kill people. I said they're not heroes in that movie.
Don't they kill Aquaman with like the...
Yeah, they literally they drink soda and then toss the plastic in the fridge. They like fucking blend up kryptonite and make Superman drink it and then twerk on his body. This is genuinely funny.
Oh.
Dude, and then they fuck up Batman. Like it's really funny. It's genuinely.
To the alley.
Yeah, dude.
What movie is this?
It's Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
I think it's on Hulu and HBO Go.
No, Tommy, if you're you're a DC fan,
Yeah.
genuinely, you're a comic book. Genuinely, it's so funny.
Oh, that already sold me.
They even Stan Lee's in it. Like it's
I'll see clips of that one. Okay, yeah.
no, he's it's genuinely funny. But
I think BoJack Horseman voices Slade.
Really?
But
That's
you know,
fun.
I think that when it comes to I'm always a proponent of like being voice actors work. So
I mean,
it does suck
You
that
get
like
big stars for promotion.
no,
more than
and
anything,
you know, I'm fine with some like
With Chris Pratt, they got the opposite.
yeah, that's not going to help your movie.
Exactly. You should have just given it to Charles Martinet.
Yeah,
like 'cause
Technically, like Chris Pratt didn't do anything special. Where it's like you could literally
never
give
does.
it to Chris Pines or Chris Evans.
any of
or-
the Chris's.
Yeah, and
That is your most
I
generic,
think-
stable.
I think he's
ever.
but I think he didn't deserve the hate that he got before.
well, the hate isn't based on who he is.
No, it's based on the amount of shit he's in.
Yeah.
and also the voice actor supremacy. But I
there's
think there was
also-
enough other. To be honest, I think
You know,
there's
some of it's who he is.
some of it's who it is. But leaving that, so you know, I'm kind of rambling on. Just final wrap ups before we get into spoilers. Any call outs y'all want to make in terms of the movie, cons or things that detracted for you? Let's start with you, Sourpuss.
I mean, I like how you're like, oh, there's no need for a story. They work so hard to cram references in, like the DK rap is in there for no reason.
Stop!
From the original Super Mario.
Stop it!
That theme song.
Stop
is in there.
it! That was something I purposely avoided.
Why?
No, because it is spoilerish.
That's not real. No, because the original song.
The
That's
Easter
in the
egg
trailer.
is a spoiler.
Yes,
A lot of this shit was in the trailer.
No, we'll talk about reference. Yes, because this movie's so heaven. Not that one. That one wasn't in trailers.
They don't have time for a story when you have to cram that many references in a movie.
But I don't think. But see,
It's just Ready Player One with Mario. That's really all it is.
see, because I don't feel like the references are in your face like that. I think that's where we disagree. I think they're there. I think they're not. I think there's a lot of references, but I don't think they're like, here's a reference, here's it in your face. Except in the Brooklyn moments where I'm like, okay, there's a lot of references here. And then everything else is kind of like sound bites. If you're looking for it, you see it, but it's not like a, hey, this is that.
Once you're in the
not
world, it flows a
The
lot.
Iron
smoother.
Giant fighting the Gundam.
Look,
The Iron Giant doesn't fight the Gundam.
y'all
He
are going to
fights
stop
Mechagodzilla.
talking. That's one of my favorite movies.
What, Ready Player
I
One?
love Ready Player One. I adore that movie.
It's my favorite dumb movie, but I
it
can
is.
admit that it's dumb.
Oh, it's ridiculously dumb. It's fun. I think it's just a fun movie. I like it.
This movie is like
Yeah,
really
give me everything I love.
Like these are actual Easter eggs. I feel like.
Like I don't think you heard what you just said, JJ. Gundam fighting Iron
He just told me
Giant.
it doesn't happen.
Oh, that didn't happen.
No, he said Gundam fighting Iron Giant. That doesn't happen. Gundam,
Really?
They fight Mega Godzilla.
That is a missed opportunity. Fuck. You're right.
Cats, Mario.
Mario was in Ready Player One, right?
No, you know, I don't know.
He was in the other Ready Player One, Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, there you go.
He was in that. Marco, sorry, go ahead.
No, I mean it. I just think that like it's possible to make a story out of anything because Sonic has a story. It's
But Sonic
again, that
had
was
more
thin,
story.
thin.
Like
It's still pretty thin.
Sonic had comics to pull from, and they do pull the some
Mario
of
has comics.
no, he doesn't.
No,
He doesn't have comics.
No.
He has a cartoon.
he does have.
That follows the game, where it's like Peach was kidnapped
Yeah,
again.
but in
let's go.
the Yoshi, and pick on Yoshi, and then Luigi saves the day. Like there's things that the
You're searching for shit that ain't there.
I know the
nothing there.
cartoon's there for sure.
Oh, do you remember that cartoon?
It's fucking terrible.
It was the same.
They
thing
also
every
pull
episode.
references from that cartoon.
It was more the actors playing Mario and Luigi than the animated shit.
Where I would get with you, and to be honest, where I will side with you is Zelda. Yes, Zelda has enough shit there where they should be
Make
able
a
to make
series.
Yeah, to make a series to make compelling stories from it.
Yes. That
9
better have
out of
story.
10 Mario games are just that short nigga saving that princess, and that's it.
Let's just be honest.
The comic is agreeing. I mean, first of all, there is a Mario comic, according to Deep Fang. Keychain is saying there's literally an RPG game that they can pull lore from.
There's no.
No,
Okay,
you don't need that. You know why? Because Mario is just a collection of random shit. Someone got really fucking high.
like-
it came up with Mario.
First of all, that is 100% true. Shrooms that make you bigger.
Yeah.
Um,
Why
No,
was
they
that?
promote. Let me tell y'all,
They can
they
have
promote
fireballs.
drugs in this movie. They
Big
straight up
time.
are like, hey.
They say just say yes.
There's literally a scene where someone's like, nah, you go eat this shit.
Yeah. peer pressure. He's like, no, I don't want to. She's like, yeah.
that's not a spoiler.
No.
All right.
Mario eating a mushroom. That happens
That's not
in
a
the game.
spoiler.
Okay, cool. Like, when do we shove shrooms down Sam's face?
When does he get back?
He gonna like that shit. No, I mean, I just think that.
I'm just saying, defeat the evil lizard to get the princess. Like that's like all time story. No, yeah, I understand that, but I'm just saying it's easy to make that into a story. But this, they weren't focusing on the story. They just zip line from reference to reference to reference to reference until the movie's over.
Yeah, a lot of colors though.
So wait, you mean to tell me the evil lizard isn't defeated at the end?
Can't say.
Saying it wasn't defeated by a story. Also, Bowser is like, I know everyone loves that Jack Black is Bowser.
Save it. Because if you're doing a character critique, that's spoiler.
Well, no, because it's not a spoiler. I'm not saying anything about what happens with Bowser. I'm just saying he's the least, what's it called, like the least effective bad guy I've seen in forever.
I don't agree. I think. Did you watch the same movie?
Were you ever scared of Bowser?
Well, no. He makes it impossible for you to.
I was scared of death in Puss
That's
in Boots.
different. Stop comparing night and day movies.
But I'm just
Puss
saying,
in Boots is a whole.
It's its own thing.
Yeah, it's its own right.
Bowser's not even intimidating in his own game.
he is very intimidating in his own game.
He never frightened me in the game.
Well, it's a game for babies, but when you're a baby, yes.
I was a baby when I played it.
Mario's a good. First of all, stop it.
You didn't think falling in lava was scary when you were?
No.
No.
Well,
The graphics
first of all,
weren't good
Mario's
enough.
E for
As
everyone.
a kid, I
it's
fell
a
in
game
lava
for
all
everyone.
the time. That couch was too damn far.
No, look. I'm not trying to squash your opinion, but I'm trying to squash your. Because I'm like fucking Marco's sitting out here being like, I want Shakespeare in my Mario.
No, I just want a story. You can.
There was a
I
story.
want it. No, you get a zip line. There's no story in
There's
that
a story.
It's
There
the
is a
beginning,
clear.
They
middle,
just
and end.
kind of fall into it. Everything.
I have a criticism that I'm saving for spoilers that that I think is fair. That might kind of cater to that, but I don't think it's just this zip line of references. There's a start, middle, and end. There is a functional act 1, act 2, act 3.
I don't think that plot was ever escalated in this movie. I don't think that fighting. Never mind. That is a spoiler. That one is a spoiler. But still, like, I don't think at any point the protagonist was like threatened. And
It's a kids movie though.
I can give plenty of examples of kids movies that do.
You're
the
looking
opposite.
for the wrong shit in this movie.
Not from.
I'm not even trying to give it a pass. I'm just like, you're like out here being like, XYZ's not like. I think there's effective things in this movie.
Not really. But that's okay.
No, I'm saying I
You're
think
giving it like that's the truth, and it's okay.
It's okay.
No, I'm not saying the story's deep, but you're to say there's just nothing is.
No, yeah, it's an actual
It's a puddle.
story.
It's a
just-
puddle. No,
It's a very generic.
No, there we go. I don't think it's some like it's super shallow.
AI could have wrote this.
Yeah, for sure. But I think it's. But I definitely think that
Mario script with all the references.
But I think that it is a very general plot.
Yeah.
And that there's areas they could have delved in depth with, or just spent some more time on.
I didn't need it.
Not depth. More like
Didn't need it, didn't want it.
More character time.
Didn't need it, didn't want it.
This because my other criticism was like I felt like they could have had 5 minutes and I wouldn't have been bugged out.
Yeah, I would have been okay.
Bug 5 or 10 minutes towards a couple of the characters I wouldn't have been mad at. But fine, fuck it. What do you rate it? Because 0.
No, it's not
Negative
bad.
5? Yeah, you just said it's shit because it has no
said it was
story.
fun. It's a zip line.
I'm
It
just kidding.
just said it's a zip line. It didn't say it was bad. It's just it's mid. It's a mid. It's a Mario. It's 5 out of 10. It's okay. Like you'll have fun watching it. I don't think anything will be memorable in like 2 weeks.
It was colorful.
I'm gonna remember that DK rap,
You'll remember the DK rap before the movie.
but I'm gonna remember it more now because of the movie.
Or him cramming in it's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
Now,
Is it?
to be fair,
When's
Hard
the
to
last
make
time
that
you
move, you know?
Have you heard anyone say that before the movie?
to be fair, I use that a lot, so I had lots of joy.
Okay.
All
I was about
right,
to say, I'm sure Sam said it in Gang Beasts when.
Oh, he absolutely did.
Tommy, what about you?
Oh, honestly, I give it like I give it an 8. It didn't waste my time. It told me what it was. I don't feel lied to. You know, It got me in, it got me out. I have not much to complain about because it got me in and got me out, and I respect that and I appreciate that. And yeah, I genuinely laughed. Like, I was laughing my ass off. It's particularly at that one gag, but Donkey Kong made me laugh. Bowser definitely made me laugh. So yeah, it was, like I said, I don't feel bad watching this. I don't feel like my time was wasted. And these days, that's a lot. So yeah, give it an 8. Okay. It's colorful. It's really colorful.
It looks good. It's colorful.
The animation looks great.
Go ahead and you, Mr. JJ.
I'm actually right there with you, Tommy. It's quick. It's fun. If you're a Mario weeb, you'll probably like rate it.
Jizz in this
Yeah,
movie.
you probably
absolutely.
rate it a little bit higher than.
Oh yeah, it'd be a 10 out of 10 for just a hardcore
Probably,
Mario fan.
But like, I'm gonna moderate myself. Because yeah, I did enjoy it a lot, and I was catching like all the references. And yeah, he's right. There are a bunch of references. The story is shallow.
He literally plays a Nintendo.
But
He's playing Icarus.
yeah, he's playing Kid Icarus, a game that came out after, which doesn't. My brain was melting for a little bit. See, now I want to watch that movie. How did this game get there before there was a Mario game?
Thinking too much.
Is that movie a movie about Icarus, or is it a movie like Air with Matt
Well,
Damon
actually,
and
funnily enough,
We got to see that one.
funnily enough, out of the, just as a quick aside, out of the Nintendo properties, Icarus is one of the ones they've pumped the most character into for some fucking reason. Yeah. Oh, Kid Icarus Uprising. That motherfucker's an actual character. It's really funny.
Oh, it's the She-Hulk of Nintendo. All right, who wants to do this? And they just throw it to someone, and everyone's like,
No, that's
"This will be
Metroid."
That's Metroid.
God damn! Like there's 2 of them.
Shigeru Miyamoto has admitted that he doesn't like find Metroid fun to make.
Yeah.
So he always just pawns it off on someone.
So is that why we haven't got a Metroid?
Yes, that's part of the reason. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Metroid could be the most serious one they do.
The
But
last successful Metroids made were by Retroware Studios, based here in Austin, which was only a subsidiary studio that licensed out Metroid before Nintendo was like, what the fuck's going on with our Metroid? And they just outright bought the studio. But before that,
Cut out the middleman.
It was essentially not being made by Nintendo.
Yeah.
it's a lot of work too.
Yeah.
But any other closing thoughts? I mean, we have a little slight spoiler section where we can talk about all the fun tidbits.
Yeah, we'll get to that. I'll elaborate more when we get to that. But yeah, 8 if you're just like a normie.
Yeah.
You're a Mario weeb, it's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So to put in reference here, just so you know, I gave Puss in Boots like a 10, 11 out of 10. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's great.
Genuinely. I give this movie an 8.
Yeah.
I'm with y'all. Like, I'm right there with y'all. I think this movie is like the number one thing it does. And I don't think movies get enough points for this. This is why I think it gets an extra point for that. It's what you said. Motherfucker got me in.
Yeah.
And then I left and the sun was still out. I went in
I had
and out.
time to eat.
Shit. I left that movie. I was like, well, damn, I got a whole hour before this show. I was like, I had time.
I feel like I lost no energy. Some movies take energy out of you. I feel like I gained some when I came out of that
One
shit.
knock that I'll give D&D, because I had to catch like a after work showing like you guys. And I liked the movie, but by the time I got out, I was like, fuck, it's 11? Like, where am I
How
going
long
to eat?
It has to be
Roughly.
like 2 hours.
2.5 hours?
Shit.
It's too long. You could
Another
cut
Chris is in it?
You could cut it down.
Fuck.
And I'm sitting there and you know, I came out this movie really enjoying it. And you know, I like when I say I laughed, I genuinely laughed. There was a couple of things that there was one part that just choked me up. And it was the gag we're thinking about. Because there was just, I was like,
Yeah, no, I teared up.
Yeah, I was like,
so hard at that one. That was just, I didn't expect it.
no, because I think they do the thing where they linger on it, and then other characters like, oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they do
Shut up. And it's funny. But I also think, you know what? On a family movie scale, like this is another one where I feel like, man, you know, I don't need to have I don't need deep things in everything I'm watching. Sometimes I want to go and have a good time, get out and feel good about it. And I feel like that was one. And I had an animated movie that gave me a lot of depth, showed me the realistic impacts of an anxiety attack with Puss in Boots. And then this one, I was like, cool, this is just, it feels good. It's like eating some candy.
Yeah.
Eating some...
Having some Nintendo cereal for breakfast.
Oh, that was good.
Like,
It worked.
yeah, I think sugar cereal is the best way. Is it sweet? But does it have a little bit of whole grain? Yeah, it has a little whole grain.
The best way I can describe this movie, and I've never described a movie like this before, it was refreshing. Like,
yeah.
And not like this is something new refreshing, like when you're in the heat and you drink like something cold. Like it's like
It was the best way you can describe this movie is it's Lucky Charms and it's Oops All Marshmallows.
with a little bit of Lucky Charms. It's still more marshmallows than the Lucky Charms.
This is just marshmallows the entire time.
I think the best way we can describe this movie, and Zachary Levi would agree, it's better than Shazam 2.
Oh yeah,
It is better. I haven't seen that movie.
It's
and
bad. Same.
But no,
Did you watch it?
Fuck no.
But yeah, I'm right there with y'all. I give it an 8. I think it's a good time. I highly recommend it. And honestly, I recommend it for anybody. If you even remotely like Nintendo, I think you're gonna love this movie. And if you even I give it an 8. And I don't put that on a a family movie scale. I put that on a just movie scale. Give that an 8. I'm happy. Like, I think more movies need to be not afraid to just be a good time, and like, you know,
Ultimately, movies are entertainment. Yes, they're art, but it's entertainment.
And sometimes being up your own ass is like too much for me. And sometimes that's what I want. But when it comes to like an animated movie, I don't like, and this is kind of weird for me to say since I love Puss in Boots so much, I don't think I would want something like so close to Puss in Boots, because I would have been sitting there like, no, I think Puss in Boots would have nailed it better, right?
Yeah.
And,
like when people bring up Puss in Boots, I feel it's the same as when people may bring up Rango. It's like it's so its own thing.
But
like you can't
Rango.
put that Puss in Boots with the other Puss in Boots. It's so different.
What's the other Chris Pratt, the Disney one?
Lego?
No. Well, also a good example.
Onward?
Onward
And
yeah.
Lego are good examples of like a heartfelt story the entire way.
Still got Elemental coming out.
Okay, first of all, I don't ride the Lego movie's dick like that. I think
don't like
it's
that movie
okay.
that much, yeah.
And then Onward's a Pixar movie, and
It was
Pixar does the
garbage, too,
same
though.
shit.
It was a
I don't
garbage
need
Pixar.
heartfelt. I
I
don't need
think
kids with trauma all the time.
It's the
way
COVID
better than
Pixar
Mario.
movie.
And I like
What?
yes, and I do stand Lego. At least 2 is garbage.
I forgot they had
2
it.
is also like another like
Was
just
Chris Pratt in that
references
one
the
too?
movie. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I said.
No, I just look. You know, I'm fuck Pixar slander. Look, all right. First of all,
got Elemental.
no, shut up. I'm tired of that.
All the emotional
First of all,
heft you want.
Pixar, the only movies you really talking about from old school are fucking Toy Story, Incredibles, and what else? That like and Up.
Yeah,
Wally ain't that great.
Wally's trash.
Wally's trash.
Let's
pun
not talk about
intended.
cars. don't bring because that has
3 of them.
Yeah, there been 3 of them.
Hey, wasn't it a Mater movie and planes? So
And if
like 4
any-
spinoffs.
No, and if any of y'all niggas saw The Good Dinosaur, I want you to give me money because you're lying.
I did see it, not in theaters.
On TNT.
And then,
It's okay.
yeah, it's like, and I was like,
Mario's
you know,
better.
Pixar.
The what?
Mario's better.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
yeah, it's like, and I'll sit there and I'll be like, fine. Then you get some of the other ones, right, where you have,
You got Coco.
yeah, Coco's good.
Soul's good.
Soul's good. But Soul's not a kid's movie. Soul's not at all a kid's movie.
There's no kids in it.
I'm not for this differential at all kind of thing.
I feel
Soul's
like
not
you
a
can't put them
No.
all in the same camp.
Soul's not a kid's movie. Just because it's
with you.
animated does not make it a kid's movie.
Yeah. Because in that case,
100%.
you could put Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
That's a kid's movie.
Like, technically,
That's fine.
Sure.
But here's the thing: it's what makes something a kids movie, and it's not
Family movie. Or kids movie.
kids. What makes something a kids versus a family movie? Because we all, at least 3 of us, I don't know where TJ stands on this. We all, as 8-7-year-olds, saw a movie like The Predator and things like that.
Of course.
Yeah. So
Scarface.
what makes something kids versus family? Like to me, it's just.
Oh,
kind
I
of-
don't care about that. I just mean in
That's
aspects.
what I'm saying. What makes it kid versus family?
I say just the
Marketing, the target audience.
You cannot look at me and tell me Soul is targeted towards children because it's
It's
not.
animated.
It's animated.
It's PG.
You can't look at me and tell me Mario with references to 90s TV shows
For the
is
parents.
Yeah.
And the colors are for the kids.
And I think it's and I don't and see that's
I will say that the average kid will be really bored, and at the very least, if they haven't played Mario Kart and even Mario
yes,
Galaxy.
because guess what? It's for niggas who play the video game, Marcos. It's
Parents.
target audience. But also, I don't believe that because all the kids in our what I don't know what theater
enjoyed
you
it.
went to. The
I heard
kids
5
went-
kids that were like, "Nah, dude, that sucked."
They walked out themselves.
They wanted
They
to.
weren't kids. They were just short 15-year-olds.
No, because a 15-year-old would be more about this movie than a 7-year-old.
The older
kid.
you are, I feel the more about.
Not
this
if they were
movie
Sega
is
kids.
Who's a Sega kid that's 7 now?
Yeah, that's
All the haters that were.
yeah, you're right. Well, Dreamcast, what year was that?
I didn't say they were 7. I said they were 15.
But I'm with Keith.
Dreamcast is older than 15.
So I don't put kids movies on. I don't put the term kids movies on every animated movie. I put it on certain ones. I feel like there's family films. Family films are different. That means that it's for a wider target
themes,
audience.
I think.
Yeah, there's
Of-
theme.
yeah.
It's the theme differentiation. Like Soul is a fan. I mean, I really don't like to use Soul as an example. Soul is a family movie because technically it's colorful enough to kids to be like, yeah, but it's playing jazz and it's talking about existential crisis of guess what, your dreams ain't shit.
You're gonna die. Yeah.
And you gonna die. And you might not amount to shit when you die.
Yeah.
But it's not about dying. That's the whole point of Soul. Anyway,
It's about living.
Yeah, but what that's not those are not concepts that are meant for children. Those are concepts that are more digestible for adults.
But the whole point of a lot of this stuff is that like kids are smarter than you think. That's the whole point of like Gravity Falls.
Do not bring TV shows into this. Because when it comes,
I can't bring movies. I can't bring TV shows. Like I'm just saying.
that's just different.
TV shows just have more time to
But I'm just saying. I've used movies as an example.
to ease the audience into the smarter concepts. Because episode 1 of Gravity Falls isn't that deep,
No. No, 100%.
and it gets deeper as you go. Like as each season progresses, it gets deeper and deeper.
And when it
But,
comes
but
to
that's
and when it
true
comes-
of even
and-
of movies like Soul. It doesn't
and
start
that-
off that deep, and then it goes.
I think it starts off, but it doesn't start off with like being super.
No, it starts
kid-
off with I want to be a famous musician.
Yeah.
He dies in like the first 5 minutes.
No, 15.
15ish. Okay.
Yeah.
But like so when it comes to family, like I I think DreamWorks has always balanced that line way better than Pixar has.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Because
I'll give it
DreamWorks,
that.
Shrek is like. Sometimes you'll be like, Shrek was not made for children because of the
Hell,
jokes.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, motherfucker loses
Loses a
limbs.
limb. Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda deals
Kung
with
Fu
family
Panda.
trauma and
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying. It's like there is a clear differentiation, and
I
for
just
some
don't.
cases,
With this property, I don't think you can really do that.
I think you could.
They tried to do it in the '90s, and look what happens when you try to
They
be creative
did not
with
try
Mario.
to. That
You get
director,
Dennis Hopper.
No, that director was like, I want to make this like post-apocalyptic movie. It's
I
like,
think
no.
that's another thing that comes along with this movie that like Puss in Boots didn't have holding it back. That this movie has baggage from the 90s.
Yeah.
Where there's already a failed attempt at it. So we have to play it really safe.
Yeah.
Give people what they expect, what they want, so that we don't get compared to that 90s trash movie again.
It's a rough one.
and
It's
then
a really bad movie.
And then using Sonic as an example, because Sonic is actually, I don't think Sonic's ever really geared towards kids. It's always been weird, preteens, teens. That's kind of his thing. He's
Sure,
like he's
I'll
cool.
give you that.
Yeah,
It was a counter program
but
to Mario. Yeah.
but the first Sonic was just good. The second Sonic's the one that people are like, that's a really good movie. And in the same vein, right? They did. No, I don't think they played it safe. Really, they had to backtrack, but they did play it They did play it fairly safe in terms of a fish out of water story when it comes to Sonic with the first one, and people still really like that.
Yeah.
Does that derail it? There's a fuck ton of. I mean, but motherfucker is in Green Hill, whatever. Like it's a fucking references. But
you're not drowning in references like you are in Mario.
I don't think you're drowning.
I feel like I was trying.
I don't think that there's enough Sega properties to make references for.
You were right on that one.
Yeah.
But
Also, Sonic doesn't want to bring up a lot of his shit. But hold up, we're gonna get into the spoiler topic. Just so y'all know, cool. If you haven't seen Mario, there's not a lot to spoil, but we'll go into depth with the characters we liked, and then we'll go on to Swarm afterwards. But we're gonna spend maybe 10 minutes spoiling, and you have 5, 7, 3, 2, one. Okay, some spoilers. Okay, so that dog at the start.
Oh yeah, that dog got me.
That dog had me laughing, dog. Because Illumination, I gotta give y'all credit. The way they made the way they did the eye look of I've never seen an animated character look like, no, I'm going to fuck your whole shit up. I don't like you. You fucked with my shit.
He broke my bone.
That dog was straight out of Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh, for real. That was a robot dog. That was not a real dog.
No, bro. And then bro, when the water's building up and he's like, all right, I got y'all now.
Wait till I get out of here.
Also, they have a whole I think where me and Tommy were both rolling was out of nowhere, and you could kind of expect it. And I wish I had not been kind of spoiled on this, but out of nowhere, you get Jack Black doing Jack Black things.
Yeah.
Of course he has to have a song.
I wasn't expecting that.
But when look, Bowser being
It got stuck in my head too, by the way.
Yeah.
Peaches.
Peaches.
Bowser being an incel is hilarious.
It's great.
He's like, she's gonna love me. There's only one option.
Yeah.
She's going to love me. That's it.
Yeah.
I love that she's mortified by everything that Bowser does.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I plan on sacrificing them later.
Yeah. It's such kind of a classic, thing that we used to see in movies, cartoons a lot was, be like Pluto and Olive Oil or some shit, to where it was just this dude, he's a fucking psychopath and an incel, and they don't do that gag anymore in movies, and I thought it was kind of cool to see it again.
No, because he's sitting there, he's like, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he finds out Mario's the thing, he's like, does it seem like she likes him? We gotta squash that shit now.
I know it was a missed opportunity with that, to where so he has a mustache, huh? And the next scene he would have a red mustache.
But no, Jack Black
That would have been creative.
That would have been fun.
Jack Black has a lot of fun with it, and I think out of the main cast, I think he's probably my favorite. But not only that, where I don't agree with your intimidation point is it starts the movie with him being to be honest, it starts the movie with him being everyone's like, we can't deal with him.
Yeah,
if he's
little.
if he's actually pissed, they can't really do much against him.
No, everyone in this world is 3 foot. And
I was about to say, it starts off with not an intimidating opponent. But
Hey,
I
now-
will,
like
but
little
I do
blue
want,
penguins throwing snowballs.
And
Yeah,
actually,
they like
dog,
fucked
you
up.
heard me. You heard me laugh
Break
at that.
all this shit down.
Because that penguin comes out, he's like, with that deep, do you yield?
that dude is definitely a voice actor. I don't know his name, but I know what he looks like. He was from Mad TV. I will say right now,
Phil Lamar, yeah.
Phil Lamar. My favorite spoiler from Mario is that it was at least, and this is something that even Puss in Boots didn't do, there's no sequel bait at the end of this movie.
Yeah.
There is.
Did you stay to the very end of
I thought I did. I didn't see. What did I miss?
Spoiler. Yoshi's egg cracking now.
They already showed a field of Yoshis. That's not.
No, but they didn't show the
Not
Yoshi.
The Yoshi, though.
Why is that? That wouldn't be a spoiler. It's just
Yoshi's legend.
I know Yoshi is a legend, but that's not
Yoshi's a
Bowser didn't escape. That's what I meant.
He's easily gonna.
I'm just
Someone's
saying they
gonna
didn't
flick him
show it.
accident.
All
Well, that was the other thing is that
He just needs a shroom, and he'll be right again.
no, you just need to hit him because that's what
Oh,
happened
yeah,
to
you
Mario.
have to hit him, yeah. Someone's just gonna
No,
light him
because
up.
they end off the movie with them in the Mushroom Kingdom. Because to be honest, where I think they can get where I think the creativity you're looking for comes from our character, because they can't do it with Mario and Luigi that much, or because I want to see more Luigi. That was another critique I had. I was like, I like Luigi a lot, and to be honest, he comes out and be's better than Mario because he's like, he does not learn any of the skills, but he comes out, he gets one thing, he's like, I'm just as good as you, nigga.
I'm invincible? Fuck, yeah.
Charlie Day definitely emotes better than Chris Pratt.
100%.
Absolutely, yeah.
I really do wish they gave Chris Pratt just more voice acting lessons. He just doesn't have that range that everyone else
How about
does.
he could how about just let him sit these out?
Well, I was about to say they wrote Mario to be vanilla, but Charlie Day emoting just did make me want a Luigi's Mansion movie.
Yeah. Oh, I could do that.
But who I actually think they can do are the characters who are not mentioned, not even referenced, but have a possibility of being a thing in the next one. If they had villains in the next one, right, it wouldn't be Yoshi, it'd be Waluigi. and Wario.
Wario,
And that'd be
yeah.
really cool
You know
because
they gotta use some Wario.
Wario is full of personality.
Yes.
Like those games are oozing
I
personality.
love those
so.
games. And plus, they set up a Donkey Kong Country movie very easily.
No, that is already in
Yeah.
the works.
Oh, well, there you go. It should be.
I do like how I really do how
Shout
like
out with Diddy.
Oh, by the way, my other favorite spoiler. He found a way to get his laugh into Donkey Kong.
Yeah, he did. He really did. But it works.
It does work,
totally
100%.
works, yeah.
no, I was laughing because I like how they refer to the Kong Kingdom like it's like because they're like. Nah, we can't fuck with the Kong Kingdom, man, but we need their help. It's like, these motherfuckers got shit over there.
Got carts.
Yeah, they got carts.
Carts for everyone.
But when you go to that workshop, them niggas are like,
They
you
straight
mean?
from the 80s.
Toad comes out with hydraulics.
Yeah.
Actually, that was the most threatening moment in the whole movie. Was the blue shell walking out?
That blue shell was
He said you thought you could get rid of me.
like, he's coming out of fire like a fucking Terminator. Like, oh my God.
That was the most intimidating. Like, that's what Bowser should like. That's just what I meant. The vibe, at least.
Well, the little wizard was a little intimidating.
Nah,
Kamek?
little wizard.
Yeah.
Kamek? Yeah.
Kamek, yeah.
No, he gets his shit pushed in all the
Well,
time.
that's because he's Bowser.
But I'm just
you
saying,
know?
the blue shell moment was badass.
Yeah, that was. If he had a whole army of those, yeah, he'd be
No,
over.
I genuinely laughed when he was like, "You can never avoid me." No, that shit. Actually, you know what you're right. When he comes out that fight,
Yeah.
because he's ripping on clothes. He's like, you fuck with me for the last time, Mario. And to be honest, he suicide bombed.
He kamikaze for sure, yeah.
But no, my favorite minor character in the movie. There's this blue star there, man. So it's from Mario Galaxy,
Yeah.
which there's another. So that's another reference. So there's a lot of routes they can go, right? Rosalina was not in this movie. Spoiler alert. That's another princess that's super major right now in the Mario franchise. So that's another route they have a lot of different avenues they can go. I think this movie's going to make enough money to do it.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't show Daisy or reference the Desert Kingdom.
But I think that what's really, and I think like if Daisy shows up, that's Wario 100%.
Yeah.
But man, they got this cynical ass, this blue Luma, that is literally
It's
just like
voiced by a child, which makes it even funnier.
Google that?
No, it's very clearly a child.
No,
or they
like-
make it sound like a child.
There's people that can talk like a
No,
I'm just
no.
saying.
No, they legit. So when Luigi gets captured, he gets put in this prison, and there's this one little blue star. Like everyone's like, "Are we gonna get out? Are we gonna do anything?" And you're just forced to the side. That's like, no, the only escape is death.
Life is just a void.
Sweet release. And when they're all about to die, and it
Star
doesn't
wanted
happen,
to die so badly. The star wanted to die.
like in a world, yeah, it's this. Because they're like, you're insane. It's like, no, in a world of insane. It's just like genuinely. They use that gag a lot, and I don't think it ever got old.
It never
That
got
shit
old,
was
yeah.
really funny. But now when they're about to kill him, and he's just like, and it doesn't happen, he's like, boo.
That one got me.
No, but yeah, also, yeah, the Penguin King kept on being like, that was the character.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Nah, I think they did a good job with all of the kingdoms. I think all the characters had a lot to do.
Not enough of the Water Kingdom. What's the Water Kingdom called? Or the Underwater.
Water Kingdom?
Or the Underwater. with
They
the
didn't
fish.
show a lot
They
of the
didn't show a lot of it.
the
I was expecting that.
and where I have problems is there's stuff that I think they could have elaborated on that just feels like it's chopped through. Mainly like, like I don't think they give DK and Mario it's kind of glossed over their relationship. Luigi doesn't have a lot. Like he has I think for how good he is, I think there's more that they could have done.
Yeah.
Without overstaying their welcome. And I think that ultimately the main takeaway is that I think they set up enough pieces and gave you enough to like to where whatever they branch off and do, I do think it sets a very good groundwork.
Yeah, I think so too.
For setting up the Mario movies that they can do, and I hope Illumination does a good
Get
chunk
more
of them.
freedom and yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like when you start to get to the offshoots, like if they get to Donkey Kong, right?
Yeah.
If you get to if you get to do some of these other movies, I think they're always going to kind of play it on the safer end with Mario because it's Mario.
Mm-hmm.
They don't fuck with the bag on that.
I mean, they definitely. Donkey Kong didn't need to be Jewish or that heavily Jewish. Like, they're definitely giving more. Outside of Mario, everybody else is getting a little bit more characterization, which sucks because they're not in the movie as much as Mario, kind of thing. But like Luigi is definitely Luigi from Luigi's Mansion. Like, I would see that movie.
No, they have like Luigi's Mansion set up.
Donkey Kong is Kingdom is set up.
Like I think they can because they show Diddy. They show the Kongs, and it's cool. Like, and as
that was another one of my favorite like spoilers. Diddy Kong is just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut up, Diddy.
yeah, because he's like Donkey Kong.
#1 groupie.
Yeah, and he's like, oh damn, my bad.
Also, fuck, I don't remember the name because I haven't played this game in a while. But the Mario, the Kong that travels, because in the video game he's the one that flies you from place to place.
Funky.
And in the
I don't
movie,
think it's funky.
it wasn't Funky in the movie.
I don't think that's funky.
I think that was Funky.
I don't think that was funky.
Really?
I don't think that was funky.
He might have been the one building the cards, but
Yeah, I
that
don't,
it's
like
I don't know.
there was
I
a
didn't
lot.
stay through the credits,
not,
but
to be fair, no, he
the
wasn't.
Miami Vice whatever Kong.
oh no, that's not funky.
that's
That's,
not funky.
totally not funky.
Not because Funky would have come out and said some shit. I think they're saving
He
Funky.
said shit.
No, Funky's in the back.
Funky would probably be the dude building the carts because Funky just always wears sunglasses. Like
That's you wore sunglasses.
Always. Like he doesn't,
Always.
and he has and he usually has he's like a radical dude. Like he's like
Yeah, he doesn't have an 80s Miami Vice motif. He's got like a biker kind of motif.
like a surfer. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a. But ultimately, there's a lot of little and like. I actually really like the action set piece too. I thought the ending when it picks up.
I didn't
the
like
pace,
the ending.
not the very ending.
Okay.
When Donkey Kong and Mario are doing the things.
Oh yeah,
I actually like that.
I like
part.
those two. Yeah, whenever there was just those two,
And like
doing
Donkey
shit.
Kong's like, yeah, I got powers, bitch. Ah! Which I think that's the first time they've shown Donkey Kong ever having a power up, which is cool.
Yeah, that was like two worlds colliding a little bit. I mean, the fact that they were on, because I know original Mario had Donkey Kong, but just the fact to see like new age Donkey Kong with this Mario, that was kind of cool to see.
I
And
do
of course the Mario Kart shout out, Rainbow Road, that was fun.
Man, they made Rainbow Road look as reckless as it is in the game.
Yeah, and equally as dangerous.
We're like, man, nah, fuck this road. Why are we driving on rainbows?
Yeah.
And I like the relationship between Peach and Mario. It's not like overtly anything, but it's just like you. But I also like how Donkey Kong comes up to cockblock. It's like, is that you flirting? Yeah.
You're doing terrible at it.
Yeah. And then Toad goes up like a homie. Yeah. Nah, he's that nigga.
Toad is real though.
Yeah, let him spit. Yeah. Why you out here cock blocking, Donkey Kong? And then I actually even like how but yeah, I wanted more Donkey Kong and Mario interactions because I thought their dynamic was really funny, especially when Donkey Kong is even like, oh well, your dad was right about you, my dad's not right about me. Yeah. He's like, your dad doesn't think you're ever amount to anything. He's right.
He's a genius.
But yeah, no matter where you land, I don't like whether you're in the pits like Marcos or in
the pit. I never said it was bad.
In 8.
5 sounds bad.
5
is okay. 4 is bad.
That's like literally teetering on shit.
It's on the edge.
It's still a failing grade.
It's
like I
a
said,
C plus.
It's a C. I would give it a C.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, in my classroom, it's really hard to earn an A.
You're that professor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
not everything gets a 9 from.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you have said that before.
Yeah, I don't give 9s and 10s. I gave everything. If everything everywhere at once had not appeared last year, I don't think I would have given a 10.
That's right.
That's true.
That's true.
You're a hard critic.
I don't give.
But
10s out
that being
often.
said, like I'm not as harsh as people say because I've not given a movie a 1,
That's
and I've
true.
seen some garbage movies.
But hey, saying you don't give a movie the worst
He gives
score
movies.
is not fair.
But after saying that I've given movies 10s,
He both grades them hard and gives them a
Well,
chance.
the thing is that statistically speaking, when you grade on a 10 scale, like rarely does anyone
Get a 10, yeah.
give anything below a 5.
That's true.
Like
5 is like the
that's
least.
not using the whole scale.
no, but
yeah, that's the argument against using a 10 scale.
They're
That,
doing
like
it
the
right.
5 scale works better.
because to me, I'm like, if it like
Then it's
to
a
be
3. It's
to,
okay.
to be so close to a
But
4.
a 3 out of 5 sounds better than a 5 out of 10.
Because a 3 out of 5.
That is true. A 3 out of 5, I'm sold. A 5 out of 10, I don't know.
Because
So I think you just need to switch over to a 5 scale.
yeah, everyone
Because you yourself admitted you're not using the whole scale. You never gave a 1.
I've given 1s. They're just very rare.
Titus Rand's a 10.
I've given a lot of 2s and 3s
Yeah,
too,
wow.
because I used to work for one of us, and I've seen a shitload of Shudder
Shutter movies. Yeah, that's right.